gentlemen, good evening. I invite you to please remain standing and to join in the singing of our national anthem, which will be followed by Thomas Donald Stormberg, a graduate college student, who will then deliver student-initiated invocation.
On this day, we are blessed with the presence of family and friends who have cared so deeply over the course of our lives. We remember those who cannot be with us today and hope they are proud of what we have become. We are grateful for the guidance provided over these past years. Today, we begin a new phase of our lives, full of both possibilities and perils. We ask you to join us in this day of recognition and celebration, and the hope that our actions will prove worthy of the confidence placed in us. For these things, and the intentions we hold silently in our hearts, we pray. Amen.
Thank you, and please be seated. Again, good evening, and welcome to the December 2022 University of Nebraska Medical Center Winter Commencement Ceremony. I'm Dr. Jeff Gold, and I have the incredible honor of serving as the Chancellor here at the Med Center. This evening, we will honor the achievements and the perseverance of our graduates. We will also use this as an evening to recognize the many contributions and support from parents, partners, children, relatives, and friends who helped the graduates reach this milestone. We are delighted that you could be with us on this chilly evening for this day of celebration. Now a moment of silence as we honor all those who have been lost during this pandemic, and in solidarity with all those who may be facing challenges worldwide in this difficult time. Thank you. At this time, it is a great pleasure for me to introduce the members of our platform party. I will ask them to please stand and be recognized, and I will ask you to please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Start off with Mr. Bob Ferris, Chair of the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. Mr. Robert Schaefer, University of Nebraska Regent. Mr. Timothy Clare, University of Nebraska Regent. Mr. Jack Stark, University of Nebraska Regent. Ms. Nicole Kent, University of Nebraska Medical Center Student Regent. Dr. H. Deli Davies, Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Dean of Graduate Studies. Dr. Julianne Sebastian, Dean of the College of Nursing. Dr. Kyle Meyer, Dean of the College of Allied Health Professions, and Dr. Brandon Grimm, Senior Associate Dean of the College of Public Health. Let's thank these individuals for their incredible service. Please be seated. We are very honored this evening to have the Chair of the Board of Regents, Mr. Bob Ferris, with us. As you may know, Regent Ferris has served for 16 years and will be retiring at the end of this semester. His service, his leadership to the Board of Regents, to the University of Nebraska system, and for the state has been absolutely unbelievable. It has been an incredible pleasure to know and to work with Regent Ferris, and it's my great pleasure to introduce him to you tonight to extend a welcome on behalf of our board. Regent Ferris.
Thank you, Dr. Gold. It's always a privilege to come around the commencements within our institution. People ask me, how in the world do you go to so many commencements? And I said, that's what it's all about. That's why we're here. So it's a pleasure for me to be here and bring you greetings and congratulations from the board. Those of you who are graduating tonight have overcome some incredible hurdles. We hope COVID-19 is gone, but you had to deal with that among a lot of other things. You have supported each other. You've developed skills that will serve you well in the future. And this is your day to celebrate. This is your day to say thanks to family, to friends, to faculty, to staff, people who have encouraged and supported and cared for each of you. We thank you for what you've added to this campus and to our state. We're better because you were here. This is a day to celebrate. We don't call this a graduation celebration. We call it a commencement for a good reason. You are going to commence a new phase in your lives. It will be very different for some of you than others, but it will be an opportunity to begin a whole new experience. I know you'll take the values of Nebraska with you wherever you go, and we hope a lot of that will be right here within the state of Nebraska. You'll be demonstrating that collaborative spirit, the creativity, the leadership, and the service that you have exhibited while you have been a student here. We look forward to what you will add, and we look forward to what you can help us become. So congratulations. Enjoy the day and celebrate your accomplishments. Have a great commencement.
Please join me once more in thanking Regent Ferris for his incredible service to our state and to our university. It is now my privilege, to present the degree candidates. Dr. Julianne Sebastian will present the candidates for the degrees and the certificate Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Master of Science in Nursing, Postgraduate Certificate in Nursing, and Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dean Sebastian.
Thank you, Chancellor. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? There you are. Chancellor Gold, these candidates have qualified for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing. They've been certified by the faculty of the College of Nursing, and it is an honor to present them to you.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Nursing please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, these candidates have qualified for the degree Master of Science in Nursing. They have been certified by the faculty of the College of Nursing, and it is an honor to present them to you.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Master of Science in Nursing, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the postgraduate certificate in nursing please stand and remain standing until the certificate is conferred? Chancellor Gold, these candidates have qualified for the postgraduate certificate in nursing. They have been certified by the faculty in the College of Nursing, and it is an honor to present them to you.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the postgraduate certificate in nursing, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this certificate. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Nursing Practice please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, these candidates have qualified for the degree Doctor of Nursing Practice. They have been certified by the faculty of the College of Nursing, and it is an honor to present them to you.
Thank you, Dean Sebastian. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Doctor of Nursing Practice, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated. Dean Kyle Meyer will now present the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging and Therapeutic Sciences, Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science, Master of Health Professions Teaching and Technology, Master of Perfusion Science, Master of Medical Nutrition, and Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Dean Meyer.
Thank you, Chancellor. Will the candidate for the degree Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging and Therapeutic Sciences please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, this student is qualified for the degree Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging and Therapeutic Sciences and has been certified by the faculty of the College of Allied Health Professions. It is an honor to present this candidate to you.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging and Therapeutic Sciences, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidate for the degree Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, This candidate has qualified for the degree Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science and has been certified by the faculty of the College of Allied Health Professions. It is an honor to present him to you.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated. Thank you.
Will the candidate for the degree Master of Health Professions Teaching and Technology please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, during a special ceremony earlier today, this student was vested with their master's hood. This candidate qualifies for the degree Master of Health Professions Teaching and Technology and has been certified by the faculty of the College of Allied Health Professions. It is an honor to present this candidate to you.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Health Professions Teaching and Technology, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Perfusion Science please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, during a special ceremony earlier today, these students were vested with their master's hoods. They have qualified for the degree Master of Perfusion Science and have been certified by the faculty of the College of Allied Health Professions. It's an honor to present them to you.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Master of Perfusion Science, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Medical Nutrition please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, earlier today, these students were vested with their master's hoods. These candidates have qualified for the degree Master of Medical Nutrition and have been certified by the faculty of the College of Allied Health Professions. It is an honor to present them to you.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Master of Medical Nutrition, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Physician Assistant Studies please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, during a special ceremony earlier today, these candidates were vested with their master's hoods and took the Physician Assistant Professional Oath. They have qualified for the degree Master of Physician Assistant Studies and have been certified by the faculty of the College of Allied Health Professions. It's my honor to present them to you.
Thank you, Dean Meyer. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Master of Physician Assistant Studies, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated. Dr. Grimm will now present the candidates for the Certificate in Public Health and the degrees Master of Health Administration and Master of Public Health. Dr. Grimm.
Thank you, Chancellor Gold. Will the candidate for Certificate in Public Health please stand and remain standing until the certificate is conferred? Chancellor Gold, this student has qualified for the Certificate in Public Health and has been certified by faculty of the College of Public Health. It is an honor to present this candidate to you.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the Certificate in Public Health, along with all of the rights, responsibilities, and privileges associated with this certificate. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidate for the degree Master of Health Administration please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, this student has qualified for the degree Master of Health Administration and has been certified by faculty of the College of Public Health. It is an honor to present this candidate to you.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Health Administration, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Public Health please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, these candidates have qualified for the degree Master of Public Health and have been certified by faculty of the College of Public Health. It is an honor to present them to you.
Thank you, Dr. Grimm. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Master of Public Health, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated. Senior Vice Chancellor Dr. Deli Davies will now present the candidates for the degrees Master of Healthcare Delivery Science, Master of Science, and Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Davies.
Will the candidate for the degree Master of Healthcare Delivery Science please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, during a special ceremony yesterday, the student was vested with a master's hood and took the graduate student oath. This candidate qualifies for the degree Master of Healthcare Delivery Science and has been certified by the faculty of the Graduate College. It is an honor to present this candidate to you.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Healthcare Delivery Science, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, during a special ceremony yesterday, these students were vested with their master's hood and took the graduate student oath. They have qualified for the degree Master of Science and have been certified by the faculty of the Graduate College. It is an honor to present these candidates to you.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Science, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy please stand and remain standing until the degree is conferred? Chancellor Gold, during a special ceremony yesterday, these students were vested with their doctorate hoods and took the graduate student oath. They have qualified for the degree Doctor of Philosophy and have been certified by the faculty of the Graduate College. It is an honor to present these candidates to you.
Thank you, Dr. Davies. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Doctor of Philosophy, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations, and you too may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the presentation of the diplomas. Dr. Sebastian will present the diplomas and the certificate to the recipients of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, the Master of Science in Nursing, the Postgraduate Certificate in Nursing, and the Doctor of Nursing Practice. She'll be assisted by Dr. Catherine Bravo, Director of the College of Nursing Academic Programs, and by Dr. Tiffany Moore, the Interim Associate Dean in the College of Nursing.
Will the recipients of the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing please come forward under the direction of the Marshal? Emily Aben. Carolyn J. Anderson. Kyla Kemalani Aruda. Amanda S. Barber. Tara Marie Bennis. Megan Brubacher. Emily R. Burke with distinction. Sarah Christensen. Reagan Taylor Clark. Amanda Jean Converse. Ireland Elizabeth Curry. Kai Jolie Didier with distinction. Brooke Gordon Doak with high distinction. Molly Maris Durham. Rebecca Rose Findall. Madison K. Fitzgibbons. Stephanie Lynn Groff. Nalia Camille Hadford. Amelia Hall. Ashley Nicole Hamling. Avery Hanks. Taylor Sophia Hannon with highest distinction. Meredith Hubensack with distinction. Elijah James Havacost. Colin Michael Healy. John Heffron. Elizabeth Lynn Hikes. Christine Holt. Kylie Junod. Cameron Kirkman. Taylor Knoppick. Luke Anthony Copy. Emily Kate Korlikowski with high distinction. Cecily May Lynch. Megan Meyer. Kirsten Grace Meyer with highest distinction. Anthony Huang Nguyen. Jada Marie Paul with high distinction. Bridget Julianne Peterson. Sarah Rabanzai. Logan Juanita Ramirez Winberg. Alexandra Ray Rowert. Riley Robidoux. Courtney Taylor Schneek. Haley Marie Seep. Gideon Sokenson. Abby A. Stewart with highest distinction. Brandon Thielen. Benjamin Edward Thomas with distinction. Colton Christopher Voss with distinction. Monica Claire Bernadette Wallmeyer. Madison Taylor Walker with distinction. Cassandra Louise Wedovic with distinction. Jordan Michael Williams. Aubrey Ann Winkler. Jordan Isabel Francesca Whitty with highest distinction. Brittany Ann Zimmerman. Congratulations, students.
Will the recipients of the degree Master of Science in Nursing please come forward? Casey Bowling. Michaela Burke. Michael Ekstrom. Tiffany McAllister. Catherine Sisk. Christina Thomas. And will the recipient of the postgraduate certificate in nursing please come forward? Mary Elizabeth Sieper. Will the recipients of the degree Doctor of Nursing Practice please come forward? Tanya Araguen. Andrea Brudigan. Carolyn Coons. Teresa Diederich. Kiana Holder. And Sina Chobevi. Congratulations.
At this time, Dean Kyle Meyer will now present the diplomas to the recipients of the degrees Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging and Therapeutic Science, Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Science, Master of Health Professions Teaching and Technology, Master of Perfusion Science, Master of Medical Nutrition, and Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Dr. Tammy Webster, Assistant Dean for Academic Affairs in the College of Allied Health Professions, will assist with the readings.
Will the recipient of the degree Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging and Therapeutic Sciences please come forward? Lori Robertson with highest distinction. Will the recipient of the degree Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Science please come forward? Kakab Hussein Brasho with distinction. Will the recipient of the degree Master of Health Professions Teaching and Technology please come forward? Hannah H. Randell. Will the recipients of the degree Master of Perfusion Science please come forward? Jared William Beanstalk with highest distinction. Rena S. Pawrick with highest distinction. Will the recipients of the degree Master of Medical Nutrition please come forward? Ashlyn Brooke Dow. Sarah Elizabeth Duval with high distinction. Christine Autumn Pregor with high distinction. Eileen Martin Moran with distinction. Jennifer Lynn Pruitt with high distinction. Courtney Sikora with highest distinction. Brittany Amelia Southall with high distinction. John William Soul with high distinction. Will the recipients of the degree Master of Physician Assistant Studies please come forward? Clayton Allen. Isabella May Arkfeld. Katie Suzanne Badge. Jessica Ann Becker. Nicholas Allen Bakoven. Autumn Nicole Brazil. Caitlin Renee Christiansi. Veronica Danielle Dubov. Austin James Enfield with high distinction. Claire Christine Fanta with high distinction. Rebecca Catherine Lucille Hamata. Emily Rose Heafji with distinction. Harley Jean Himmelberg. Bailey Elaine Holloway. Sophia Josephine Ketchmark with highest distinction. Taylor Elise Kaiser. Madison Marie Lamb. Caitlin Marie Lehman. Hui Lin with distinction. Mia Catherine Masolik. Alexandra Beth McCashland. Anne Meyer with highest distinction. Linda Pearl Myodonsky. Larissa Renee Mormon with distinction. Sarah Frances Myers. Tress Barrett Nelson. Fatima Batul Raba. Megan Kathleen Rogers. Rebecca Ann Swatsky with high distinction. Hannah Grace Stevenson. Shannon Stumiller. Emily Tallman. Shayla Joe Schockert. Elizabeth Jane Whitaker. Amber Evelyn Willis. Congratulations.
At this time, Dr. Grimm will now present the diplomas to the recipients of the Master of Health Administration and the Master of Public Health. He'll be assisted by Dr. Nicole Colvandita, Assistant Dean for Academic Affairs in the College of Public Health.
Will the recipient of the degree Master of Health Administration please come forward? Ryan Allen Fuchs. Will the recipients of the degree Master of Public Health please come forward? Emma Rose Dubas with high distinction. Jessica Georgina Gutierrez with distinction. Emily Sevick Morris with highest distinction. Ahmed Nyansan Nyandemo with distinction. Gregory E. Olds. Kaylin Palmisano. Shanita Regmai. Jocelyn Renee Rodriguez Parr. Brad Straight with high distinction. Nancy Berinuoi Tamo with high distinction. Sydney Janelle Turner with distinction. Tina Y. Vu. Patricia Rona with high distinction.
Thank you. Dr. Davies will now present the diplomas to the recipients of the degrees Master of Healthcare Delivery Science, Master of Science, and Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Kendra Schmidt, Executive Associate Dean of the Graduate College, will assist with the reading. Dr. Schmidt.
Will the recipient of the degree Master of Healthcare Delivery Science please come forward? Sarah Elizabeth Delaware. Will the recipients of the degree Master of Science please come forward? Tao Ni Radic. Megan Elizabeth Wackel. Will the recipients of the degree Doctor of Philosophy please come forward? Luke B. Allen. Yasra Arif. Tamra Lee Bernard. Vedant Chakraborty. Emily Jo Clement. Abigail Ann Haggerty. Hediyarji Tilana Dinesh Jayasinha. Yahani Pankaja Jayasinha Arachi. Catherine Elizabeth Jesperson. Rubaiyat Islam Khan. Ben Crick. Rachel A. Kunkel. Titi Lorla O. Labisi. Shaniua Lee. Yi Luan. Moses Olaronjawan Nueran. Surobi Pramanik. Jagdish Puviola. Sarah Elizabeth Schroeder. Shamim Shahi. Matthew Spreet. Thomas Donald Stormberg. Ayler Jordan Weekly. Carly Jean Whittor. Karan Zagorski. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Davies. Ladies and gentlemen, as you probably are aware, that the academic regalia has got a tremendous amount of history going back to the Middle Ages. Indeed, the color of the gowns usually relate to the last degree awarded to the individual. The length of the sleeves has a lot to do with the level of the degree, be it bachelor's, master's, doctoral level. The hoods themselves are highly symbolic in that the velvet surface is related to the degree, for instance, green in medicine, blue for the Doctor of Philosophy degree, and several many others. The satin lining relates to the degree granting institution. So the University of Nebraska Medical Center bestows the red and white satin lining, many others depending upon where the terminal degree may originate from as well. And these are all time-honored academic traditions. But there is another very important time-honored academic tradition, and that has to do with the tassel on the mortarboard, your hat. And so in keeping with that time-honored academic tradition, I would now like to ask all of our graduates to please rise. So ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with the time-honored academic tradition, I would like to ask all of our graduates to please move the tassel from the right to the left side on your tam or mortarboard. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2022. Please be seated. All of the graduates that are here today should be incredibly proud of their perseverance and dedication in achieving their degrees. But they were helped a great deal by others who have gathered here for this occasion, and they too deserve our thanks and our recognition. So please hold your applause until all have been introduced. First, those of you who are the parents, the brothers, the sisters of one of our graduates, please stand and remain standing. Second, those of you who are the husbands, the wives, the partners, or children of one of our graduates, please stand and remain standing. And now, all of you who are the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, or those who hold some other special relationship to one of our graduates, please stand. Each of you standing, and that should be just about everybody in the audience today, have been more than just spectators. The faculty and the students recognize the consistent encouragement and support that each of you have given to our graduates. We applaud you and we acknowledge your enormous contributions to our graduates and to what they have accomplished and will accomplish in the future. Graduates, let's thank them as loudly as we possibly can. Thank you. Please be seated. There is yet another group with us today who deserves special recognition. The years of preparation and dedication that these professionals have shared with the University of Nebraska Medical Center and with its students have made this commencement and all other commencement ceremonies possible. I am, of course, speaking of our faculty and our staff, the women and the men who have contributed greatly to UNMC's ability to educate the very best healthcare professionals and to move this institution to the absolute forefront of the health sciences. Would all of the faculty that are here today, representing those that could not be with us, please stand and let all of us thank them for their commitment to our students and to the future of the community that we serve. Thank you. Seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you once more for joining us on this special day, and to let you know that for me, this day is truly special and truly inspiring, perhaps even more so than usual, considering the extraordinary circumstances we find ourselves under, and for the past nearly 3 years that our graduates have been on their educational journey. This day reminds us all that achievement of a goal, any goal, takes talent, takes time, takes tenacity, and of course, takes perseverance. I don't need to tell this audience, and I certainly don't need to tell our graduates about perseverance. It is truly a testament to the perseverance of each of our graduates that we're even able to be here today, now for nearly 3 full years like no other in memory. All of our graduates had to work hard under unusual and highly trying circumstances to get to this day. And as well, the perseverance, the sacrifices, and support of the parents, partners, children, relatives, friends, and as well as the enduring academic commitment of our amazing faculty, our advisors and mentors who helped the graduates reach this milestone is equally remarkable. I've congratulated you, I thank you, and wish you the best. I also wish to remind our graduates that all of our commencements, particularly a commencement in the health professions, creates truly defining memories. And that is, again, especially true this evening. You will never forget your UNMC graduation of 2022. Hopefully, you'll have great photographs, but you will surely tell the next generation and other generations to come about your journey, about this day, about these times in which you have received your degree. Together, we will remember these difficult times, but we'll also remember the triumphant moments. You'll savor all that you gained and that which you learned about your chosen profession and that which you've learned about yourself. We'll also remember all those who have struggled, and sadly those that we have lost. And indeed, many of us, as I said earlier, myself included, have lost someone during this time of the academic journey while you were with us, some as a direct result of the COVID pandemic. Indeed, we have now exceeded well over 1 million of our fellow Americans, a truly unfathomable number. However, my favorite part of commencement is getting to look out at each of you, to see the true joy in your faces to bestow your new degrees, and to have a unique opportunity to congratulate you on your achievement. So much hope and so much promise for our future. And you know, having done this for many years, it never gets old. And I am so proud, so very proud to be your Chancellor on this day. Today's commencement events are representative of the times we find ourselves living with. These times only further confirm that each of you has chosen the right profession at the right time, that you are needed, that you have a unique opportunity to make a huge difference for the individuals that you will care for and work with in the future, and as a direct result for the communities that you will serve. That is an awesome responsibility. It's a daunting challenge, and yet at the same time, it is an incredible privilege. This pandemic, your education, drives home the message that for once and for all, there is a crucial role for science and medicine and public health. It makes it clear that we need the talent, we need the courage, and we need the empathy of healthcare professionals, as well as the dedication of our research scientists, medical ethicists, and so many others. The incredible ability for each of you to understand a complex situation, to see something innovative, to do something helpful, to do something that might not have been previously understood, been missed, or just assumed. The magic combination of care and caring that each of you will bring to those in the lives that you will touch. And all of that starts today, this very day of your commencement. This is your day to very clearly and very firmly take grasp of your future as you embark upon the next phase of your journey. A journey of providing care and caring, a journey of providing healing, and most importantly, a journey of providing, above all, hope. Today, for my few remaining minutes with you, and I do mean a very few remaining minutes, I do not wish to address your exemplary knowledge or your amazing technical skills, but I do wish to address your newly accepted responsibilities, the responsibilities as healthcare professionals and as scientists. As repeated by me over and over this evening, probably to the boredom of many, the phrase with which your degree was formally bestowed, the phrase, and I quote, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you your degree along with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities associated with this degree, unquote. I am sure that you, our graduates, are well aware of your rights and your privileges of your chosen field. But it comes with a unique set of responsibilities, professional responsibilities and personal responsibilities, and that is what I wish to address for the next few minutes. Here at UNMC, for the last 9 years, 27 commencements, 63 ceremonies, and countless convocations and orientations, I have always closed my comments with the request of a personal plea, and that would be, and I quote, if you remember only one thing from today, let it be this: always take care of your profession, always take care of your team, and always take care of yourself, unquote. So let me take a few minutes to provide some suggestions of what these three highly related responsibilities entail. If you will, let me provide an outline, a recipe of that responsibility. So let's start off with take care of your profession. That, of course, means the legal, regulatory, and ethical corridors in which you will practice. But more importantly than that, it means your professionalism. And that includes your expertise, your altruism, and your self-scrutiny of your abilities, knowledge, and skills. It includes advocacy for your profession, education, research, and clinical care. It includes your advocacy for equity, access, affordability, and quality. And it includes your embrace of medical science and scientific literacy as a trusted source of information for your patients, for your colleagues, and for the community that you serve. Secondly, Take care of your team. You need to be aware of medical and behavioral challenges that your team members may have. You need to be aware and cognizant of your team members' knowledge and skill. You need to be aware of their professionalism and their continued learning, because I guarantee you, as knowledgeable and as skillful as you are today, in just a few years, some of that will be antiquated and you'll need to embrace the very best of new knowledge. And with that awareness, you need to be proactive in engagement, in mentorship, and in coaching. And not just for the team members, but for their families, friends, colleagues, and others. You also need to build future teams. You need to strengthen your colleagues' performance. In a sense, you need to take responsibility for all of them. And then finally, and perhaps most importantly, to take care of yourself, to find and own the why you do this on an everyday basis, to be committed to lifelong learning, to competency, and more than that, to proficiency, to expertise, and even mastery. I can tell you, after 25 years as a practicing pediatric heart surgeon, when a mom and a dad hand over their newborn child and ask me to fix some complicated type of heart disease, they're not interested in average competency. They're not interested in proficiency. They want mastery, and they want commitment to the welfare of their child, to their family. You need to take care of your own health. You need to be cognizant of fatigue, exposure. You need to be aware of other medical conditions that you may be challenged with. You need to be very aware and cognizant of your own behavioral and emotional health. You need to be aware of your conditions. You need to indulge in self-screening. You need to know all about stress, anxiety, and burnout. And you need to be able to deal with failure, because no matter how talented and skillful, knowledgeable and dedicated you may be, I guarantee you that those failures will come, and you need to be able to deal with it. You need to have work-life balance, and you need to find joy in what you do every day. So let me tell you a brief story, if I may. Just a few days ago, I received an email from a former patient of mine, a 26-year-old woman who I had cared for when she was 6 years of age. She wrote to me on the 20th anniversary of her open heart surgery, which was done on the East Coast, to tell me that she had a family of her own, how successful she was in her own career, and in a sense to celebrate the 20th anniversary and to thank me. And so she included a phone number, and so what did I do? I called her and thanked her for the email and told her that she made my day. And then I said, what was it about something that happened when she was 6 years of age that compelled her to contact me 20 full years later? She said it was very simple. All I remember from 20 years ago was that you put your arm around me and told me that I was going to be okay. And I've thought about that day for 20 years. I never had a chance to thank you. And I want to tell you that that filled me with so much joy and so much satisfaction. And I share this story with you because you will meet individuals like that. And you may not even know that those few words meant anything to them, that that gesture of taking their hand or embracing them would ever even be memorable. And yet for that young lady, after 20 years, that's really all she remembered. So throughout your career, you will always need to take ownership of these personal and professional responsibilities. And sometimes it's more difficult to do so. During these times, past graduates of ours who'd never signed up to be heroes, who were exhausted and afraid of their own safety and safety of their families and loved ones, steel themselves at the start of every day and walk back again and again and again, day after day, into the fire of the challenges that we face. Your faculty and your mentors do this, and they do it because of their professional commitment, a commitment of their expertise, a commitment of their altruism, a commitment based on their responsibilities, both personal and professional. As you too are now called to serve, always know that there is a team around you, others who are dedicated and who are steeled on this journey. And always remember that there are other critical team members, and these are the people that are involved in our food services, public safety, delivery drivers, environmental services, and so many others. These are the individuals that we depend on every day. And so never forget your responsibility for the team. So, the class of 2022, today you graduate, you commence, and you do it with an incredibly bright spark of energy, commitment, and dedication, and a fully earned set of rights, privileges, and yes, a newly earned set of responsibilities. You commence today with the knowledge that you're one of the parts of the greatest team ever assembled, and that we stand with you as you energize and prepare yourself before each day's work and for the decades to come. I could not be more proud than I am to be with you today, to be your Chancellor, to bestow your degrees, and to wish you well on this journey. And so to the class of 2022, I thank you. I thank you for allowing us to share this day with you and your family and friends, loved ones, wherever they may be. And I thank you for allowing us to help prepare you for this amazing journey upon which you now embark. And, as I have said many, many times, if you remember only one thing from today, let it be this: always take care of your profession, take care of your team, and always take care of yourself. Congratulations, and I wish you Godspeed on your journey. Thank you. Thank you. And now, Dr. Thomas Donald Stormberg will offer the student-initiated benediction. Please stand, and please remain standing until all of the graduates have left the arena.
You hear that? Dr. Gold called me doctor. That's pretty cool. We did it, guys. All right. Well, as this ceremony ends, we have so much for which we are grateful. We have been truly blessed for many things, including the fellowship of our classmates, the guidance of the faculty, and the love and support of those assembled here today. We ask you to keep us safe, both as we leave this hall and wherever our journey may lead. For these things we pray. Amen.